Well, I got the block back today, and it actually came out pretty good. This is the 360 small block Mopar. See what we got here. They did the oiling. They did the oiling modifications on it. Had to thread this plug here. Had to thread it all the way through so it'll plug that oil galley there. New cam bearings installed, and they basically just honed it. They did like like with that ball hone, and I think that's what they did. But anyway, it's got a nice crosshatch, so it's going to be basically a stock rebuild, and well, not a stock rebuild. It's just to freshen up. All the mains are okay. The crank's already balanced. The rods are already balanced, so we don't have to do anything of that. The oil pump was also modified for it, so should have this thing up and running here real soon. Well, that's what they look like. Like I said, with just a small, very light hone. Nothing really extravagant. Again, this is just a rebuild. It's freshened up. I took it apart because I built the 416, so ended up using the heads, the aluminum heads off of this one. And I got a set of J heads that I'm going to end up putting on here, either J or X heads, one of the two sets. So basically, this is just a stock, or rebuild, nothing really special. It's gonna have a comp cam, mild comp cam on there, good oil pressure setup with that modification that they did on it. So that's where we're at, and I don't know what these numbers mean, but they're there. Gonna replace all these freeze plugs, even though they still look okay. I'll replace them anyway, put new ones on there. Alright, let's get back to work. Here's the oil pump. It is a Melling high volume small block Mopar unit here, and you can see what's been done to it. Okay, they did put a washer in here, creates more pressure, and they went ahead and cleaned up all the surfaces right here. They take the gears off and do something with the gears inside and just put all these safety wire on them. Again, this thing's gonna have good amount of oil pressure, and hopefully it runs good. This is the rear mainsail, rings, bearings. These are the mains, and these are the rod bearings. That's the oil pump. Here's all the pistons cleaned up. The rods didn't need to be resized. It never spun any rod bearings or anything like that. Here's the crank. It's already been polished. They polished it, didn't do any cutting on it whatsoever. And this has already been internally balanced. You can see the Mallory metal there, and on this side over here as well, right here, both of these. So this is going to be a stout 360. They are stock rods. I might just end up putting ARP bolts on it, but again, it's not going to be a real radical race engine. It's going to have a small not a really high lift comp cam. Haven't had any issues with comps lately, and it should work okay. All right, let's get back on it.